My name is Tom Hunter. Our farm is called Tangled Bank Farm. We're located in southeast Minnesota in Wabasha County on top of a ridge in the Driftless area. We raise 100% grass-fed certified organic beef cows. We have about 40 mama cows in a cow-calf operation. The entire farm is seeded down to perennial pastures where we make hay and graze cows on the whole farm. About half of it is former cropland that is now in permanent perennial pasture, and the other half is wooded and steep with what is essentially degraded forest land. It's not really a forest, it's not productive of timber, it's not protective of the soil, it doesn't protect water quality, it doesn't do any of the things that a good forest would do. And so the idea that if you could take it back to its original condition and get those ecological processes going again, it could be something that it was ever meant to be, and it could be something really worthwhile. Well, what I'd really like to do is reestablish the ecological processes that were in place before settlers arrived. So those main ecological processes were fire and grazing. Native Americans regularly set fire and kept an open savanna-like environment here, and the grazers were deer and elk and other large ungulates. Silvopasture in its most basic sense means grazing animals in woods where there are trees, but it means managed grazing with the focus being on maintaining the health of the forest and the soil in that area. The idea of a tool, meaning the cows, to perform some of these ecological processes that need to be accomplished to restore these woods fit together really well. Farmers look for tools, and to realize that the cows could be a tool to achieve the goals of weed control and have managed impact on the forest made a lot of sense. I have grazed cows in some of these areas that have been cut and cleared and burned, and that worked. The cows grazed there for a whole month last year. The cattle work the slopes and will work their way down to a fence that's well down the slope. They like it, they eat a lot, they come out of there looking better than they went in, so they like to graze in the woods and do very well there. Prescribed fire is intentionally setting a fire with a clear set of expectations about what it is supposed to do and what it's not supposed to do, where it's supposed to go and where it's not supposed to go. By burning, which has now been 3 or 4 years in a row, the plants that I do see coming back are great. Little ephemerals and other plants that are just mind-boggling how interesting they are. They expand their range a little bit every year. It's 10 or 20 feet in this direction and 50 feet in that direction, and you feel like you're working with the natural ecological processes. This is what nature wants to do. If you can just get in front of it a little bit and help it get started, nature can do the work. 5 years from now, hopefully after a lot of the overstory has been gotten cut down and removed from the site, we probably are going to need goats, which is another great tool, to fight the regrowth of the buckthorn, because that's what they're really excellent at. And after probably 3 years of goat grazing, which should have knocked the buckthorn back enough that the native grasses can get started well in. And then that will start the productive part of the phase where those grasses will be coming in. Certainly it'll be additional tonnage that my cows can graze, but it can be used strategically. It can be in reserve in a dry year. It can be held back and be ready to graze when a hot summer comes. And the combination of those things brings the silvopasture grazing situation that we're looking forward to.